Well, hello there. I'm CordellPrime, and this is a tour review on Universe Powerglide. Powerglide's vehicle mode is an M10 Warthog fighter plane, I guess. I know he's an M10 Warthog, but I'm basing the fighter plane thing on the big old Gatling gun here just below the cockpit. It's honestly not bad looking. It's not a bad looking vehicle mode. I do like it. Detail-wise, you have the cockpit in there molded in a translucent orange by the look of it. Got JJM7128. I don't know what that is. B12129. M1051. An Air Force symbol with the shape of an Autobot logo there with 9G on it. And you got all those same details on the other side as well. See that? I do like how they work those in there. It is pretty cool. It keeps flipping up. He does have landing gear, which with rolling wheels, so he can roll. But here's where I have one of my problems with the toy. These wings don't peg into vehicle mode. They just sit there. My camera won't focus. They just sit there. They don't do anything. They don't tab in, which causes them to droop a little bit when you put them down. And really, it's kind of annoying. I'll put it that way, it's annoying. Oh well, it's Hasbro. He is ultra class, so he does have lights and sounds. So I'm going to kill my light. Push this red button here, and for lights, you're going to get the cockpit to light up, and you're going to get the thrusters to light up. So starting with the thrusters, you see they're lighting up. For the cockpit, you get that. Sounds. Now, does that sound familiar to you? Does it? Does that sound like another certain plane transformer that I've reviewed recently? Does it? Yes, this guy's sound chip is the exact same as Universe Silverbolt. That kind of sucks. I wish they'd given him his own little sounds to play with, but yeah. For size comparison, since I haven't done that in a while, here's with the Universe Powerglide figure. So you can see the two biggest problems with this toy for any G1er or people who are nutty for the G1 stuff. He is way too big. He's not very... He's way too big, put it like that. He's just too big, he won't fit in scale. And he's mismatched in color. He has this, he has the red where the off-white should be, and the off-white where the red should be. And really, I don't get that. I mean, the Henkei one was the right color, which made Hasbro go back and repaint this one right here in the right colors. Why didn't you do that before, Hasbro? What, were you too low on red paint that you had to bring it down to a detail? Oh, well, it's not that big of a deal, especially when they released this guy, but he has his own review. And that's it for the vehicle mode, so we can go ahead and transform him. First, remove the Gatling gun. Put the landing gear. And now it's bright. Alright, now since this wants to do it all the time, just want to bring these up. Since it's too eager, bring that up. So it's like this. You want to split the cockpit like that. Bring the entire section up like that. Bring the legs up like this. So now it's like this. I know the my light's kind of blocking my light. Rotate the waist around. So now this, it's in the front where it should be. Part the legs, extend the legs, and rotate them so the front is facing front. Lift up the feet, and there's his legs. Fix the wing here. Who cares? Flip this up. Now you have this black button right there. When you take this and fold this over, that button's going to get pressed and give you a transformation sound. And you can see the thrusters are lighting up. The thrusters light up. And yes, as you heard, when you bring it up, hold on, come on. So you bring that forward. And bring it down like that so it's tabbed in. Take this, bring it up. You have this panel out like that. Bring it down. Wait a minute. Just leave it, yeah, there you go. Do it like that. Lift up the head, rotate the head around. Okay. The wings, they're on like this double hinge kind of thing. You got like a rotation joint here and one right here. You want to get those up, bring it up, and you can see the tab in the slot where it's supposed to go in, and I'll get into that in a bit. Take the arms, straighten them, flip this forward to give him his hands, and same on this side. Try to tab it in. Why don't you tab in? Come on, tab in. Come on, you can tab in. There you go. It's a review. Of course it's got to do that. Bring these out. You take this now, you fold it down, and here you go. Ultra Class Powerglide in his robot mode. For size comparison, here's with Silverbolt. Yes, this guy is massively out of scale. He should probably come up to about, I don't know, Silverbolt's knee or shin or something. That's just he's too big. Oh well, I don't mind, still a decent figure. For articulation, head rotates all the way around. You can tilt way up, tilt down somewhat. Arms rotate all the way around. They go in and out. He bends at the elbow, rotates at the elbow. The wrist has nothing. Waist rotates a bit. Legs go forward, back, in and out. He rotates at the thigh. He bends at the knee, and his foot pivots. One of my main gripes in robot mode is these. His wings don't peg in. There's a tab right there as I showed. A slot right there as I showed. They're supposed to tab together. Slightest motion of the arm. Keep it right here. It comes undone. Literally, you have to hold the wings in just to move his arm. Really? Did they really have to make it? I mean, I don't know. Maybe the slot's too big, the peg's too small. I don't know. But they really should have tried to do something about that. His head is the very classic Powerglide head. Got the red head with a broken off antenna. I can remember when I looked on the box art, he actually it was shown one of these off, so I don't know what that's about. Okay. Faceplate, all that, yada yada. Alright, you do of course have the button back here, right there. Now when you push it, like Silverbolt, you only get the machine gun sound. Speaking of which, this is his only accessory, the machine gun. It is decently molded. The trigger here is because on this end you have a missile launcher. And if I was any bit professional, I could have brought it out and showed you, but it's in a baggie I have with all my missiles and that's stored. Oh well. But I think this end suits it more. Stick it in his hand. Like that. Push the button. And for those of you who don't believe me, just listen. That was Silverbolt. It's the exact same sound, except his seems to go on longer, and also it seems to be a lot more faint. And that is it for Powerglide. He is a Universe 2 Ultra Class figure, and like I said, he is pretty big. So big I can't get him to fit in full frame. I would recommend him, though like I said, he's Universe Ultra Class, so you're not going to get him now. Your best bet is to get this guy. He's in scale, he's color accurate. I recommend him over him, mostly because you can't find this guy anymore at all. But this guy's more accurate anyway. Oh, one detail I forgot to show off is, in the G1 series, there was an episode called The Girl Who Loved Powerglide. A very strange episode where Powerglide has a crush on, I think, some woman. Can't remember exactly now, but if you look in here, flip this up, if I can get it to flip up, come on. Get it flip up, and you can see there's that little detail there of a heart. Because at the end of that episode, he actually opened up his chest and you could see like a pumping heart there, which I thought was very creepy, very creepy. So yeah, I forgot to show that off. You just seen it. There you go. See you, everybody.